Hello and welcome to Wolfbird. In this episode we are going to discuss about why the thermal core is so important in the new design of Mac Pro 2014. Apple has significantly lowered its price after Steve Jobs' death to be more competitive with today's market. They have even made the new Mac OS Mavericks free for all Mac owners. Traditionally, we had two ways to cool the CPU and the GPUs. The first method is air cooling and heatsink. In this method, we are cooling the parts with aluminum heatsink embedded with copper wire, and then cool the heatsink with heated air inside the case, which is of course not efficient. The second method is the radiator and water pump. We should use large radiator, which is costly and inefficient, to dissipate the heat to outside, and a water pump to circulate the water inside the system. The structure of the thermal core will allow the CPU and the GPUs to have direct contact with the outside cold air. The thermal core is designed to pass outside air directly on top of all individual components in the system, such as RAM, SSD, power supply, and all capacitor ICs embedded in the motherboard. Cleaning the air filter is incredibly easy, and you don't even need to open the case like traditional cases. You can simply wipe the dust off of the steel mesh outside the case. Cleaning the dust more often will allow the computer to use less electricity during operation, and it will elongate its life expectancy as well as keeping its performance in its peaks. The efficient cooling has made it possible for Apple to use overclock components. Overclocking will generate more heat, but it will offer higher performance out of your budget. It will also use the least energy for cooling compared to all laptops or PCs in this level of performance.